The state child welfare ombudsman is now investigating another case the CALL7 investigators brought to light. Denver Human Services placing children with a registered sex offender.
CALL7 investigator John Ferrugia first to uncover those serious errors. And John, this story led to an audit of every human services agency in Colorado.
That's right, Eric. And that audit of background and fingerprint checks by the State Department of Human Services is almost complete. But the independent ombudsman is also looking at details of the case we first reported last summer. And he's asking how the agency could make such egregious errors, putting children at risk. Our initial investigation found that DHS placed 4 children with a registered sex offender, including 3 that were not his own, a clear violation of the law. But to make matters worse, DHS then moved the children to the home of a woman convicted of child abuse. Again, a violation of state law. When did you become aware that fingerprints were not being done or had not been done as policy demands in this department?
It's never been the case.
Joe Homler heads the Child Welfare Department at DHS, responsible for child safety. Last summer, he first denied a problem. Then he wouldn't address it, even though our investigation found the department had suspended 2 caseworkers and 2 supervisors for the errors.
No system is perfect, John. If something comes to my attention, there's checks and balances. If something comes to my attention, we course correct.
Despite multiple initial denials by the department, our investigation uncovered that DHS had in fact failed to complete hundreds of fingerprint checks. Subsequently, it identified 13 cases involving 20 children that caused safety concerns, and it recommended the court take action. So far, judges have moved 7 children in 3 separate cases. Now, sources familiar with the investigation say the ombudsman is examining caseworker and supervisor documentation in this case. They're trying to understand how the decisions were made and why state rules weren't followed. That report is expected this month. I'm CALL7 investigator John Ferrugia.